How y'all are this afternoon? This is your old buddy George Jones. I'm over here at the range over on David's farm with my next installment on I got this old used gun, and the used gun that I have today is this one. This is the SKS rifle. This is I believe what the Chinese call the Type 58. The Russians call it the SKS 44. SKS stands for Semi-Automat Carbina Semenov, which is, Semenov is the guy that designed this gun. He basically designed it off of his previous design for a 26 millimeter semi-automatic anti-tank gun. If you ever see one, if you ever at a gun show and you see something that looks like a great big old SKS, that's Semenov anti-tank gun. This gun has, well, let's see, it's complete. It's got the cleaning products in the stock of it like it's supposed to have. It's got the correct sling on it. It's got a correct bayonet on it. The stock, a lot of times you'll see these guys and the stock and the bayonet don't match. On this one, the stock and the bayonet matches. It's got the slot in there for the spiked bayonet. It's got spiked bayonet on it. This one's manufactured in China. I believe this is a service grade gun as opposed to a one that was manufactured just for import. They haven't imported SKSs into the country now for over 20 years. The restrictions on Chinese military equipment and imports was part of the Clinton administration. They stopped that. Probably a good thing we don't have a current Clinton administration. Overall, it's a very nice gun. This is Arsenal 26, which is the capital, Chinese capital arsenal. And this was imported, this one's manufactured by Norinco, or imported by Norinco, because it has all the military proof marks on it that a lot of the commercial guns don't have on them. So I think this was probably at one time in an arsenal in China intended for military issue or second line military issue. The Chinese version of the National Guard would have these, probably would still have them. So anyway, we're going to shoot this guy a little bit. If you look at the sights on one of these guys, you have a sight raft like on a high-powered, like on a Mauser or something of this nature. And you'll see the raft works its way down to a lower and lower point, and then it'll have this, a little partition that sticks back up here. Well, the way this sighting system works is you have your elevator that you can move back and forth to elevate your rear sight for longer range target, but you pull it back and that brings it back to a lower sight. Now, this little stud on here is designed to be what's called a 30-30 battle sight sitting. You pull this all the way back and you rest your elevator on that point, and that's 30-30 battle sight. That's 330 meters you can hit someone or a human being type target or a soldier type target between the breast pockets and the belt buckle without having to worry about any other elevation settings. When you come back and push it just forward and it drops down in this bottom notch, then that's the 100-yard zero point. So I'm going to shoot it at the 100-yard zero point first and see if I can engage the standard rifle targets that we have over here on the 150-yard range. Now, the SKS loads by means of stripper clips. You can put them in individually. When you lock the bolt back, the follower comes up and pushes against a bolt catch that holds it back, and you can load the shells into it individually. But it works out really good if you use the stripper clip. And the stripper clip guide is here on the top of the bolt carrier. And you put your stripper clip into the stripper clip guide just like that. and come up here and see if you can work those cartridges into the magazine, just like that. Now, unlike a Mauser, when the bolt goes forward, the stripper clip guide doesn't come out, so you have to pull it out manually. And there it is, it's loaded. Now it's off safe. And now we're going to try it here. If I can get it back here where I can get a hold of it. All right. 14-inch steel disc on the backstop at 120 yards. Let's try it. That's a hit. And that was a hit. That was a miss. That was definitely a hit. Alright, let's try a 12-inch square swinger. I think I got one left.
Coming up on you.
Okay. And that's locked back. We're empty.
Huh?
So, overall, of course, everybody knows an SKS fires 7.62 by 39 ammunition. It's what's called an intermediate cartridge. It's between a submachine gun round and a high-powered rifle round. It's a pretty fair white-tailed deer cartridge. You're limited on your bullet weight. The sporting cartridges only go up to about 124 grains because you're limited by the overall length of the projectile. Real good wild hog round, real good coyote round. Not a bad, you know, small game round for ground hogs and things like that. No kind of a squirrel gun. Blow it all to pieces. SKSs work rather well. They're fun to shoot. The ammunition is cheap. In today's market, an SKS will run somewhere in the neighborhood of $400 depending on condition. Guns in the box with accessories and so forth will run $450, $500. Guns in new unfired condition can bring $650. This gun with being issue grade but all original military and complete will be in the neighborhood of $400, and it's just pretty good old gun, fun to shoot, a lot of fun to have. I used to have hundreds of, or not, I've had hundreds of them over the years. I was satisfied with every one I ever had. It's hard to beat it. It's hard to beat it as a high-powered rifle. It holds 10 rounds, makes it legal to hunt with in Kentucky for white-tailed deer. Has a folding bayonet on it, which makes it pretty handy if you're out on foot after wild hogs. People say, well, there's no sporting purpose for a rifle with a bayonet on it. That guy has never been in the woods with a pack of wild hogs running around on foot. So overall, it's an outstanding gun. There's hundreds of other videos on YouTube that you can watch, but you know. And on that note, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all the wonderful comments that I get. And I get negative comments. I've been corrected a few times, gone out and done my research and found that, hey, guess what? I was wrong. You know, I can't know everything. But I appreciate y'all a lot. All right, then. That's about the size of it. This rifle's for sale at Brag About It Guns and Ammo, $400. We've got a few other SKSs in the store over at 611 North College Street in Harrisburg. You can check the store out on bragaboutitguns.com. And we appreciate your business. All right, then. That's about the size of it. It's your buddy George Jones over here at Davis Farm. We'll see you until the next installment of, hey, I got this old used gun. Turn that thing off right there. That's what you call cinematography right there.